Have you ever heard of a mystical mountain in Indonesia that promises prosperity through a ritual both intriguing and controversial? Picture a place known as Sex Mountain, where ancient customs intertwine faith and human desires in ways that challenge conventional beliefs. Or imagine the Aikipelin tradition of the Dani tribe, where members sever a finger as a profound expression of grief for a lost loved one. Join us as we explore these extraordinary practices and uncover Indonesia's lesser-known cultural gems. From mysterious ceremonies on distant islands to the awe-inspiring wildlife, this journey reveals the rich tapestry of Indonesia's traditions and natural beauty, shedding light on corners of the country you've likely never encountered. Prepare yourself to uncover the hidden secrets of Indonesia's fascinating heritage. 1. Sex Mountain. Indonesia, an archipelago known for its rich culture and diversity, is home to many fascinating and surprising traditions. Among these is a ritual that takes place on a site called Gunung Kemukus, or Sex Mountain. This controversial tradition, deeply rooted in local history, involves a pilgrimage where participants believe they can secure fortune and blessings through an unusual practice. The origins of this ritual trace back to the 16th century and the tale of Prince Samad. According to legend, the prince had a forbidden relationship with his stepmother. Their love story ended in tragedy when they were discovered, executed, and buried together on Gunung Kemukus. Over time, this site of their burial evolved into a sacred location where people now seek prosperity. Every 35 days, over a period of 7 months, pilgrims ascend the mountain to participate in a ritual that combines spiritual devotion with controversial acts. These acts involve engaging in intimate relationships with someone other than their spouse, a practice believed to bring luck and wealth. This ritual uniquely intertwines Javanese spiritual beliefs with Islamic, Hindu, and Buddhist influences, creating a paradoxical blend of faith and human desire. For pilgrims like Mardia, a market vendor, and Geping, a laborer, the pilgrimage offers hope for a better future. Many arrive at the mountain at sunset, beginning their journey with prayers and offerings at the grave of Prince Samad. They plead for financial relief and good fortune, believing the ritual could change their lives for the better. Despite its spiritual undertones, the practice draws attention for its more contentious aspects, such as the proliferation of prostitution. Due to the gender imbalance among pilgrims, sex workers often arrive to cater to the needs of participants. Behind closed doors, some women admit to engaging with multiple partners in a single day. Economic transactions average around $20 per interaction, a stark juxtaposition between the sacred and the profane. This ritual raises profound questions about morality, faith, and the complexities of human behavior. Indonesia, a predominantly Muslim country, strictly prohibits adultery under Islamic law. Yet, Gunung Kemukus has become a space where cultural traditions and religious doctrines clash in a strikingly public way. Small shelters dot the mountain, some privately owned while others are funded by local authorities. While the government facilitates the infrastructure surrounding the pilgrimage, officials are hesitant to acknowledge the explicit nature of what occurs. Officially, pilgrims are expected to visit the mountain with pure intentions, seeking blessings through prayer and offerings, not illicit acts. Professor Crudo, who has studied this phenomenon for more than 3 decades, notes that while such activities violate Islamic teachings, the government turns a blind eye due to the economic benefits. Income is generated through tolls paid by pilgrims and fees charged to local businesses. This duality highlights the tension between spiritual ideals and financial incentives. For participants like Mardia, the ritual has brought tangible improvements to their lives. She attributes her ability to pay off debts and her overall financial stability to her participation, expressing gratitude to God and the sacred site. Meanwhile, Geping and others remain discreet about their involvement, often claiming they visit the mountain for more mundane activities such as karaoke. As dawn breaks over the mountain, its atmosphere transforms. The shrine becomes quiet and the makeshift sex shelters stand empty, yet the sex workers remain. A community health clinic at the entrance to the mountain offers periodic HIV testing, but the frequency of its operation is limited. Many workers have contracted sexually transmitted infections, and Dr. Yizanarto, who has been treating patients for 5 years, reports a growing prevalence of HIV and AIDS in the region. Gunung Kemukus is a place of contradictions. While its history is rooted in a tragic love story, the current ritual reflects a complex interplay of myth, faith, and human behavior. Thousands of pilgrims continue to visit, their beliefs and hopes fueling the enduring allure of this enigmatic mountain. In a world where tradition, spirituality, and modern desires converge, the story of Gunung Kemukus challenges us to think deeply about the moral and spiritual complexities of such practices. Can they truly bring prosperity, or do they undermine religious and personal values? What are your thoughts on this unique tradition? Do you see it as a cultural phenomenon worth preserving, or a practice that should be reconsidered in light of its implications? Share your perspective in the comments below. 2. Kipolin tradition. In the remote central highlands of Papua, Indonesia, the Dani tribe practices an ancient mourning ritual known as Kipolin. This tradition involves cutting off the upper part of a woman's finger as a physical expression of grief after the loss of a loved one. The ritual symbolizes the deep emotional pain and loss felt by the family, rooted in the belief that fingers represent unity, strength, and harmony within the family. The varying lengths and roles of fingers are seen as representing family members working together. Losing a finger reflects the diminished unity following a death. This ritual is performed by a close family member, who first uses a string to numb the finger. Then, a stone blade is used to remove the upper portion of the digit. To prevent infection, the wound is treated with herbs, and the severed finger is either burned or buried in a meaningful location. Although the Indonesian government has banned this practice to protect younger generations, many older women in the tribe still bear its physical marks. Despite the prohibition, it is said that Kipolin may still be practiced secretly, revealing the Dani people's strong connection to their cultural beliefs about family and the spiritual realm. While the Dani tribe expresses grief through the solemn practice of finger amputation, the Mentawai tribe celebrates life and spiritual bonds through intricate tattooing traditions, offering us a glimpse into how these indigenous cultures uniquely interpret the journey of life and death. Stay tuned. 3. The tattooing tradition of the Mentawai tribe. 2. The Mentawai tribe, residing on the Mentawai Islands off the west coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, is renowned for one of the oldest and most intricate tattooing traditions in the world. These tattoos hold deep cultural and spiritual significance, symbolizing protection and a connection to both ancestral and natural spirits. Rooted in their rich animistic beliefs, the tattoos represent identity, social status, and personal achievements, with unique designs marking important life stages and milestones. The tattooing process follows time-honored methods, using natural inks derived from plant-based sources and traditional tools. The Sikare, who serve as both tattoo artists and spiritual guides, perform these sacred rituals. Despite the encroachment of modernization and external pressures, efforts are underway to preserve this unique cultural heritage. Tattoos. Documentation, festivals, and international collaborations aim to sustain the artistry and cultural significance of Mentawai tattoos, ensuring their survival in a rapidly evolving world. Before we continue, we have a quick favor to ask. If you've enjoyed exploring this fascinating culture with us, please hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us bring more of these unique stories to life. We promise to keep improving and delivering content you'll love. Deal? 4. Cremation ceremony. In Bali, Indonesia, the Ngaben cremation ceremony stands as one of the most profound Hindu rituals, symbolizing the release of the soul from the physical body and its passage to the afterlife. Deeply rooted in Hindu beliefs about reincarnation, this ceremony aims to purify the soul, guiding it toward moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Preparation for Ngaben is a meticulous process, with the family crafting an elaborate sarcophagus. These are often shaped like a sacred bowl or designed to resemble a temple structure, adorned with intricate details. Priests oversee a series of rituals accompanied by various offerings to honor the deceased. The entire community participates in a vibrant procession, where the body, placed in the sarcophagus, is carried through the streets amidst music, chanting, and traditional dances. The cremation itself marks the soul's liberation from earthly ties, and the ashes are scattered in the sea or a sacred river, symbolizing spiritual purification. The scale and timing of the Ngaben ceremony can vary, influenced by the family's social and economic standing and determined by the Balinese calendar. While this sacred tradition has become a popular attraction for visitors, offering a window into Bali's unique spiritual culture, it remains deeply significant to the Balinese people. Ngaben not only reflects their reverence for life and death, but also preserves the rich traditions and beliefs passed down through generations, underscoring the cyclical nature of existence. 5. Cultural diversity. Indonesia is celebrated for its extraordinary cultural diversity, encompassing more than 1,300 ethnic groups and over 700 languages scattered across its vast archipelago of more than 17,000 islands. This remarkable diversity stems from centuries of varied historical, social, and geographical influences. Among the largest ethnic groups are the Javanese, Sundanese, and Batak, with the Javanese accounting for about 40% of the population. While Bahasa Indonesia serves as the official national language, many regions continue to honor their linguistic heritage, with languages such as Javanese and Sundanese remaining widely spoken. As the world's largest Muslim-majority nation, Indonesia is also home to thriving communities of Christians, Hindus, Buddhists, and indigenous faiths. This rich blend of religious and ethnic identities is reflected in the country's vibrant cultural practices, from distinctive art forms and dances to regional cuisines that vary dramatically from one area to another. Amidst this immense cultural tapestry, one ancient art form stands out as a symbol of Indonesia's storytelling mastery and heritage: the captivating Javanese shadow puppet tradition known as wayang kulit. This centuries-old performance art embodies the nation's enduring creativity and its profound connection to history and mythology. 6. The Javanese shadow puppet tradition. The Javanese shadow puppet tradition, known as wayang kulit, is a fascinating and iconic art form originating from the island of Java, Indonesia. Recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of cultural heritage, this unique tradition combines intricate puppetry, captivating music, and engaging storytelling to share tales from ancient Hindu epics like the Mahabharata and Ramayana, along with local Javanese myths and folklore. These puppets are meticulously crafted from buffalo hide and mounted on bamboo sticks. Each puppet is designed with extraordinary detail, allowing it to portray a wide range of characters and emotions. Central to the performance is the dahilang, or puppeteer, who skillfully animates the puppets, while also narrating the story and directing the gamelan orchestra. This traditional ensemble includes instruments such as gongs and metallophones, creating an enchanting auditory experience that enhances the storytelling. Wayang kulit is far more than just entertainment. It serves as a profound medium for teaching philosophical and moral lessons, addressing social and political themes, and preserving Indonesia's cultural legacy. This timeless art form remains vibrant in regions like Java and Bali, where it continues to be an essential part of cultural celebrations and ceremonies. 7. Komodo dragons. Did you know that Indonesia is home to the Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard on Earth? These incredible creatures are found in Komodo National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that includes islands like Komodo, Rinca, and Flores. Komodo dragons can grow up to 10 feet in length and weigh as much as 330 pounds. With sharp, serrated teeth and a venomous bite that prevents blood from clotting, they are formidable predators, hunting animals such as deer, water buffalo, and even other Komodo dragons. Despite their fearsome reputation, these reptiles are endangered due to habitat loss and human activities. Visitors can experience the thrill of observing these remarkable creatures in their natural habitat by joining guided tours in Komodo National Park. These tours, accessible from Labuan Bajo on Flores Island, are strongly recommended for safety. The park is also home to diverse ecosystems, including savannas and coral reefs, which support a wide variety of wildlife. Conservation efforts play a critical role in protecting these habitats and combating poaching to ensure the Komodo dragon's survival. If you're planning a visit, the best time to go is during the dry season, from April to December, when the dragons are most active. This unforgettable experience offers a rare glimpse into the world of one of nature's most extraordinary predators. 8. Coffee and spices. Indonesia is a powerhouse in the global production of coffee and spices, celebrated for its distinctive coffee varieties and a rich legacy in the spice trade. For the 2024 to 2025 season, Indonesia's coffee production is projected to recover, reaching nearly 11 million 60-kilogram bags after challenges caused by severe weather. The country produces both Robusta and Arabica coffee. Robusta is mainly grown in the lowland regions of southern Sumatra and Java, while Arabica thrives in the highlands of northern Sumatra, Java, and Sulawesi. Most of the coffee comes from smallholder farms and is processed using a unique method called giling basa, or wet hulling, which gives it a distinct flavor profile. Within Indonesia, coffee consumption is steadily increasing, expected to reach nearly 5 million bags during the 2024 to 2025 season. This growth is driven by economic expansion and the rising popularity of ready-to-drink coffee products. Beyond coffee, Indonesia has long been a major producer of spices. Historically known as the Spice Islands, the country is renowned for its production of nutmeg, cloves, and cinnamon, primarily grown in the Maluku Islands and Sumatra. These spices remain essential to Indonesia's agricultural economy and global trade presence. While Indonesia's fertile landscapes provide some of the world's most sought-after coffee and spices, they also nurture the extraordinary Rafflesia arnoldii, a rare and massive flower that showcases the wonders of the nation's unparalleled biodiversity. 9. Rafflesia arnoldii. The Rafflesia arnoldii, widely known as the corpse flower, is an extraordinary plant native to the rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo in Indonesia. This incredible flower holds the title of the largest individual bloom on Earth. It can grow to a diameter of up to 3 feet, or about 1 meter, and weigh as much as 15 pounds, equivalent to around 7 kilograms. Its striking appearance features 5 thick reddish petals covered in pale spots arranged around a central disc. To attract carrion flies and beetles for pollination, the flower releases a strong odor that resembles decaying meat. Unlike typical plants, the Rafflesia arnoldii is a parasitic species. It has no leaves, stems, or roots and relies entirely on the tetrastigma vine for nutrients. Unfortunately, this rare plant is classified as vulnerable due to habitat loss from deforestation and agricultural expansion. Conservation efforts are focused on preserving its rainforest habitat and promoting ecotourism to raise awareness and support its protection. This fascinating flower also holds cultural significance in Indonesia as a symbol of the nation's extraordinary biodiversity. Its rare and short-lived blooms attract many visitors eager to witness its unique beauty. Despite challenges in studying its unpredictable blooming patterns and specific ecological needs, botanists and conservationists remain captivated by its mysteries. They are working diligently to ensure the survival of the Rafflesia arnoldii and to uncover more about its important ecological role. 10. Home to a unique traditional sport. One of the most fascinating cultural traditions in Indonesia is Pacu Jawi, a unique sport originating from the Minangkabau Highlands in West Sumatra. This extraordinary bull racing event is much more than a competition. It is a lively celebration marking the end of the rice harvest season, blending community spirit with thrilling entertainment. In Pacu Jawi, 2 bulls are yoked together and race down a slippery, water-filled paddy field. A jockey, balancing skillfully on a wooden plow, steers the bulls by gripping their tails. Unlike conventional races, Pacu Jawi does not declare formal winners or losers. Instead, the focus is on each bull's performance, judged by its speed and ability to run in a straight line. This event is a spectacular display of Minangkabau culture, accompanied by traditional music and dance. It draws tourists from around the world and provides significant economic benefits to local communities. Despite the pressures of modernization, efforts are being made to preserve this cultural treasure through documentation and promotion, ensuring that Pacu Jawi continues to be a vital part of Indonesia's rich, intangible cultural heritage. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.